What's going on, guys and gals? Stock Jock here, up $3,006 on the day. This is like my third $3,000 day this year. I've had a $4,000 day. I mean, it's just been an absolute insane start to the year. But let's get into the trades. So my first trade, let's get a look at all the trades really quick, I guess. Order status, there you go. Those are all the trades I took today. Not a lot compared to my other days, so we'll get into them right now. So the first trade I took was ELTK. This one was on Jason Bond's watch list. I had a feeling he was going to go long on it. I'm part of the Millionaire Roadmap group, so I could see when he goes long. I like the chart as well. Great kind of a wedge here on the daily chart. Nice support level right here. It's just kind of waiting to curl up and break out of this level. So when he went long, I knew they'd create some volume. I went long as well. I got in at 488, and you can kind of see it on the 5-minute, the volume that they brought into the stock. Right here is where they got in, brought in about 200,000 shares of volume on this pop here, and inside that pop, I sold. It hit almost $6, but I sold at 550 for a nice, 62-cent win right there on 2,000 shares for 1,200 bucks. Very nice, easy start to the day. $1,200 in like 30 seconds, 29 seconds. It's a pretty good start to the day. LBIX, this one was just starting to hit the scanner, and at this point, RCON was going nuts. So, LBIX is in my trader Rolodex. I'm familiar with the stock. I just knew that, if it could get going, then it could get a little bit of a pop. I went in for the $2 break as it was hitting my scanners. I got in at 197, popped up over 2, and I sold at 206 for a 9-cent win, $180 on 2,000 shares. CAR had some news out. I can't even remember what it was. I thought it was going to be good news. Volume started to come in. I thought I was going to break the VWAP and go. It just didn't. So I went long right here. I got in and got out. Basically lost a penny on this trade, 20 bucks. CPAH, this also was on Jason Bond's watch list. Basically looking for the breakout over this level in the daily chart, and I like that a lot too. I was watching it all morning. I was hoping for a little bit more of a pullback, but he went long, which means his group's going to go long, and volume's just going to pour into this thing. So when I didn't want to miss out on the break of 7, so I went long as well at 6, basically 94. It was kind of choppy. I sold half at 712 out on the pop, but it just kept, fluctuating. The bid never caught up to this move, and it really didn't break out like I thought it would. So I ended up selling the other half for a little bit of a loss, but I made money overall in this trade. I think it was about close to $200 on the trade, so not a bad trade at all. So RCON, this one was just a 5-minute play. One of my favorite plays to do is the 5-minute play after the initial pop out in the morning or whenever the pop happens. So you can kind of see here, here's the pop, here's the pullback, here's a nice setup candle, and then this is the first 5-minute candle to give us a candle over candle on the 5-minute chart. So we like to play that breakout. I went long, 275, got a quick pop up. I sold at 280, but if it would have held, this thing went stupid. But it was below the VWAP at the time, so I was just looking to scalp it. I didn't think it would go nutso like it did. This is where we got in and got out. But you know what? I'll take my $100, find the next one. PYDS, at this point I'm up on the day, I'm just trying to take shots. PYDS was hitting my scanners. It's known for popping, doing some kind of pops. So this one, it hit my scanner. I'm looking for the break of 250. Went long at 246. We popped over 250, came right back down hard. And when I saw that, I'm just looking to exit at that point. I lost $120, 6 cents on 2,000 shares. RCON, this one, it was a level 2 play. There was a seller at 320, and just kind of looking to get in for that break of 320 or 315. I got in, it popped up, broke 320, came right back down. Just seemed kind of choppy, and I just wanted to get out of that. Actually, it was the break of 315 through here. I think a lot of traders were watching it. And it popped up, like I said, came right back down, and it just chopped me out. So I lost about $20 on that trade. VTGM, this one again just hit my scanners. It was getting into this gap window that I was kind of interested in, and I bought as soon as it hit that gap window. It popped up, kind of ran out of momentum, so I ended up selling. I think I made basically break even on that trade. My next trade was GE. This one, rumor came out that they were going to break up the company in spring. I think investors liked that news, so When I heard that, big volume came into it. You can see that 3 million shares right here. It's a large cap company, so I don't really like to play these, but volume was moving it. So I went long, 2,000 shares at 18.22 when I heard the news. It popped up to 18.33 and then flashed down. When I saw that flash, I just want to take my profit. I don't really like that. It ended up going below where the move started. So I made 40 bucks on the trade. It did end up moving up a little bit more, but I'm not going to hang around for that. LMFA, another trader Rolodex kind of play. Candle over candle on the daily. I thought maybe we could break this 20-day moving average right here, this teal line that you see. It couldn't do it, but again, I'm taking shots at this point. I got in at 151 as soon as I saw it hit my scanners. I'm thinking to myself, this is where the move started, so at the very least, or most, I'm losing 2-3 cents. So, max loss 60 bucks, potential win, could be 50 cents. So it's worth it to me, especially with a name that I'm familiar with, a former runner. You can see all these pops that it likes to do, and it's due for one, honestly. Maybe if we can get over this high right here, but it is due for one. A nice little leveling out area here on the daily chart, so we'll keep an eye on this one. But I end up making about $80 on this trade, so sold up through these pops. HMNY, this one had a news that they hired a marketing director. Volume started to come into it, so I tried to play a little bit of that volume pop. It just ran out really quick. Like, it wasn't major news, so I didn't think it really would go anywhere. Made $20 on the trade. ITUS, this one I played for a candle over candle in the 5-minute. Had this, nice move up out of the open, sold off. We went candle over candle, and I was like, okay, this is here we go. On the inside of this candle, we're gonna get going, and it just didn't. And I stopped out as it was coming back down. I lost about 6 cents, $120. LBCC, this one was a news play, and this occasionally happens. So the news was that they made a deal to work with another company for blockchain, which is great because RCON just ran on blockchain news. So this is going to be a sympathy play to that. Now with a little bit of news as well. So when I heard that on Benzinga, I went long 4,000 shares with an average of like 407 or 507. So right here, I got in kind of early. So the move started here at 480. So I'm only 20 cents away from the bottom of this thing. Great entry, and it started popping up, but it didn't really move heavily. I mean, it kind of did, but kind of didn't. So, and then Benzinga says, oh, it's a rehash from the press release that was let out at 8:30 today. I'm like, crap. So when I heard that, I immediately sold. I didn't even care what it was. I luckily got filled at $5.40. Absolutely amazing fill, 4,000 shares. Huge win. That's like 33 cents on 4,000 shares. Great win right there. I can't complain. It could have been way worse. I almost hit the high. I mean, the high was 542 of the spike. So very fortunate to get out with a nice win there. Because as you can see, as it came out that the news was a rehash, it kind of just went down from there. So if it was fresh news, it would have taken off, I think. But it was rehash news, so it's going to fall. MYSZ. So you can kind of see here on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. Here's the 5 minute. No volume, no volume. Boom, big volume, 1.6 million. Here's it on the 1 minute. Just chop, and then boom, all of this volume comes in. Guess what this was? This was Jason Bond and his group. Link is in the description of this video if you're interested in subscribing. This is why I've subscribed to these guys. They can move markets. So when they bought, I bought. At this point, I'm like, 2,900 on a day. I'm just trying to get over 3,000 just so I can have a $3,000 day. I'm not trying to make big wins here. So I scalped it for about 2 cents, 40 bucks, and literally I was like, son of a gun, I'm so close to 3,000. I took one more trade, YTEN. This one just hit my scanners, and then Benzinga reported the volume coming in, so I wanted to see if I can get a few cents out of that. I did. I got it in at 171. And Benzinga reports it, gets another pop up, and I sell inside that pop for 100 bucks, and that got me even closer to I think it was 10 bucks away from it at this point. And then I'm sorry, that other MYSC, that wasn't Jason Bond yet. I played it a little earlier over here for like a 250 break. This is the Jason Bond play. I've got to look at my timestamps a little bit better. MYSZ, where are you? Here it is. So this is them coming in. So this is the one I played, got in at 253, made about 2 cents on this one, 4,000 shares, $80. That's all I needed. Like I said, I was just trying to get over 3,000. The last few trades were just quick scalps. Oh, I'm sorry, got one more trade. Jeez. Okay, here it is. BDR, hitting my scanners, looking at the daily chart, looking at to get over this mark right here, this 0.75. Once I saw that, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Got in at basically 79, sold at 80, another $20. I think that was it. Okay, that's my last. That brought me to 3,000 on the day. Nice day for sure. If you're interested at all, I do run a free chat room. This is it right here. We have a voice alert section, which I am in, calling out what I see during the day. A lot of members, a lot of new people, a lot of experienced traders. So if you're any of those and just want a free trading room that's full of good traders, come on in. If you're new, come on in. I'll help you learn. I wish there was something like this when I was learning to trade, because there wasn't, and I know a lot of people don't have the money for chat rooms, so I offer this to help new people learn how to trade. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am in here, and otherwise I will see you in the next video.